All right, we are back. I got a bunch of stuff. Let's look at armor first. Okay, so that's more. That's way more. That's less, but magic damage. So this. Let's look at boots now. More evasion damage to all, more evasion damage to all. That's a tough one. I think I prefer the counter, but my evasion is currently only 3%, which is not much. But then again, another 3% also isn't much. I don't like losing the counter. Let's look at weapons. So this guy does not crit chance, more crit damage. Okay. Okay. I feel like I should definitely put one of these on. I lose my counter. I gain a little bit of damage to all and more evasion. Yep. Okay. I think if I play my cards right, I might be able to fight the boss this time around. We'll see. Oh, hold on, I got stuff. Okay, I got 2 new armors. Yeah, a little bit of evasion. Oh, and I got a beacon. Cool. All right. Okay, so for armor, magic damage, crit damage, chance, 8%. So I don't really want to lose my evasion. Evasion, crit damage, chance. Let's do that. Oh, man. Okay, I actually like those better. Okay, now weapons. Counter and crit damage. Not worth the loss. These are both better. Okay, cool. Pog. Doing some big boy damage. I'm not going to get much gear from this loop. There wasn't hardly any enemies over here. Alright, what do we get? Okay, so I'm going to lose some evasion from that. I'm going to lose, let's see, 11... I'm going to lose 5% evasion. But I'm going to gain attack speed and counter. Which I currently don't have any counter. So like these are more well-rounded instead of focused on evasion. I'm wondering if I should go for the well-rounded or if I should keep stacking evasion. I'm gonna see what I get from this loop. Those should still be in my inventory, I think. Nope, okay. So let's pop that guy. Swing. Okay. Boots. Let's see. That's the same amount of evasion total. Is 16%, so not an upgrade there or there. Armor, damage to all. Okay, all of those are more armor, but no evasion. Magic damage. Okay, so that's more damage than both of them. Both of those are, okay. 19 to 29, 20 to 30. Okay, so dual wielding axes now. Look at that, 2 hitting those skellies though. That's what's up. I'm gonna need to start placing some stuff soon. Okay, new gear. None of those boots are better. That's not better. None of that's better. Fuck. Alright, let's place some rocks. And some meadows. The meadows don't have any, okay. I'm out here murking fools, dude. Okay. No? Okay. Bit surprised that I didn't get any, didn't get a goblin camp yet. Definitely need to stack a bit more evasion. I'm not evading nearly. Stop. There it is. All right, new gear. Ooh, some good shit in there. Okay. These are much. I lose 1% evasion, I think, with these, but I gain attack speed and counter. These are much better. What is that? Yep, I lost 2% evasion. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Armor, critical damage. I'm gonna lose more evasion. But I don't know. That's quite a bit more HP. I could replace one of my axes with this guy. Let's do this. Instead of counter, all right, now I have a 50% chance for 181% damage. Okay, I think that was the play. Those crits do be critting. The rogue is a bit squishy though, I've noticed. Ooh, 3 and okay. Yeah, 3 and 1 space is gonna be rough for my little rogue. Bada bing. Okay. Let's come back to you. Fuck. Let's see. Currently, I have a 57% chance. That will go down to 37 if I I could replace the axe with this and get counter and not lose my crit chance. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So damage went down a little bit, but now I have plus attack speed, counter, decent evasion, and 57% chance for a crit. It's pretty decent. These skellies have gotten pretty strong though. And the rogue's lack of regen is what really hurts. Honestly. Yeah, I may have to dip after this run. I don't know if I'll be able to make it another one. I've got a lot of these. If I can survive this run, I think I will retreat. I think that's a ghost of some sort. Do I want to get rid of that? Just so I can make it home? Like, I could Oblivion that tile. Make for an easy loop. I think I can survive it. Oh, it was a harpy. Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh boy. Oh boy. Whew, I made it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not surviving another one, I don't think. Let's look at my gear just to see. Man, that'd be fucking close. Alright, boots. Way more crit damage. Magic damage is useless. That's a lot of damage, jeez. Okay, okay. Maybe I can do this. Do that. And then save this. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, do not place a rock there because I don't know if it's going to spawn a goblin camp. Save this Oblivion for if I, like... no. Just in case. Okay, it didn't. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, we're gonna Oblivion you. Man Fallet redeemed the Make Me Dab channel point redemption. Okay. Oh, come on. Listen. That's enough. I'm tired of this. Spending all of your points on that. I realized this morning that we have channel point predictions, which with the number of people in chat right now, is not particularly useful. But we get enough like people hanging out. Predictions are super fun. Could do some degenerate gambling. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Some shit popped off there. Magic damage useless. Okay, so that's a lot of damage there. Now, what else do we got here? Attack speed. Okay, crit damage chance. Ooh, that's a lot of evasion. I lose attack speed and crit damage, which, honestly, fine. I'm fine with that. I'm also fine with this. All right, do I go for another loop? I think I do. It's got to spawn a goblin camp soon, right? Nope, okay. Alrighty. Let's see how this goes. Okay, okay. Not bad. Ooh, it's a lot of shit going on down there. I might end up oblivioning that tile. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's on there.
Yeah.
God, it's so hard to get a grip.
I don't understand.
It's like a twist, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. That's on there really tight.
I don't know how I did that. It's
Um,
probably suctioned on.
Yeah. Oh god, no. I don't know.
Shit.
Can you give me like a rag or something? Like a towel? Give me a towel.
Why it's so like suction ever. I'm sad if I have to throw away my smoothie blender.
There we go.
Oh yes, thank you.
Okay. Had to open a thing for my wife live on stream. Good times. I'm not going to place mountain or rock at the moment. I will put a grove back and place a meadow. Now let's see where my health is at the end of this loop. Pretty good. And I've got a lot of stuff. Let's see. A metamorphosis. I've got 5 food supply. I've got 7 rock and 9 stable metal. I think. All right, first let's look at what we got going on. Evasion bonus. That doesn't get me any bonus evasion there. Wow, that's actually worse than both of my things. Okay. Wow, I got no upgrades. From that, that's rough. Okay, none of the blood groves are shaking though, which means that no, let's see where we're at whenever we're almost to the end. I might have enough stuff. I might have enough cards by the end to spawn the boss. Ooh, I really hope I get an Oblivion. That tile is scaring me. Okay. Let's see if I get through this. These spots with multiple people are what's rough for this guy. Okay, I made it. I don't think I'm ready for the boss, though. God, what? Why do I want to try another loop? I've got a lot of stuff. Honestly, I'm maxed out on stable metals, which means I'll keep several of them. I could leave now and build so much stuff, but like, I just got plus attack speed and some crazy evasion. Oh man. This is so hard. But I don't have any Oblivion to get rid of like a potentially problematic tile. Fuck it, I'm going for it. Nope. Don't place that. Well, I have the choice whenever I get there whether I want to spawn the boss or not, I think. And also, it wasn't enough. Yeah, I'm... Okay, I'm gonna be able to make it, I think. It's gonna be tough. This tile right here is what was worrying me. I survived. I'm not gonna survive this. Yep. Shit, dude. Oh, I should have retreated. Ugh, fuck. Oh, unfortunate. Have enough for another farm? Nah. Okay. Can't build anything yet. Gymnasium is gonna be my next thing. Okay, let's actually go in. I think I'm gonna go in and do an expedition just until I get one of these and then dip, like, immediately. I might not even place anything. Because all I want is the stable metal to build the gymnasium. I forget what the card max is down at the bottom. I think it's that many. Okay. When did I just get? One of those. All right, cool. Mountain. Rock. Grove. Blood Grove. Beacon. Cemetery. Lantern. And Three Meadows. All right. I didn't even look at the gear. What am I doing? All right, not a lot of gear that round. All right, we got one. Let's retreat, build a gymnasium. All right, cool. Unlocks the village card. All right, so now let's go in here. I've got a village, temporal beacon. Hey, what's up, Wazder Ross? How are you doing? Speeds up time by 50% within its range. Well, there's a demo. I personally am a big fan. I am loving it so far. All right, so I definitely want to add... Let's see. Village and wheat fields. Try the spider cocoon, maybe? Let's go with this. Kind of, except you don't use items to create safe paths. The items make the path more dangerous, but they give you resources that you use to build stuff in your settlement. Here, so like if I go to build something, you've got all these resources over here, and you get these resources on expeditions, but you only get these resources if you build what are essentially obstacles. Almost everything that you place on the map in an expedition is gonna make each loop harder. You're basically adding obstacles to yourself, but the more obstacles, like the more difficult it is, the more resources you get, the more you can build. And you can retreat anytime you finish a loop. You can actually retreat at any time, but if you retreat in the middle of a loop instead of at the beginning/end, you get fewer resources. You lose some of the resources that you've gained. But if you retreat at camp, which is at the beginning/end of a loop, you keep all of your resources. And if you die, you lose some of your resources as well. But yeah, so like you could play it without placing a single card, and exactly. So like you could play a loop without placing a single card or obstacle or whatever, and all you would fight is slimes. And you may potentially get like this resource, the scrap metal, which you get from like unused gear. But it would be pretty slow, and you wouldn't get any of the other resources either. So like I could do a run like that, because honestly, to build the smelter, I have all the resources I need other than stable metal. So like I could do a run where all I do is kill slimes for gear, and you know, that's it. But that wouldn't be a very fun run. Also in chapter 1, you're limited to 10 of each resource that you can collect. So that would be, it would be 2 of those basically in order for me to get enough. But yeah, I just unlocked the village and wheat field tiles. Village heals you. So village is actually a good thing on the field. It heals you every time you go through it, kind of like a makeshift camp almost, and it gives you a quest, which basically gives you more stuff. I unlocked those by building the gymnasium, which unlocks the ability to gain special traits after killing monsters and expeditions. Basically, it unlocks XP and levels. This is going to be my first time doing an expedition with the rogue with like the leveling thing, so I'm kind of excited. So the rogue is an unlockable class. That doesn't get gear from enemies. It gets... Yep, the loop itself is randomly generated. And then you get cards down here at random from the deck that you build before you go in. And then for a lot of... So like for the warrior, which is what you start out as, you get gear from enemy drops. So like enemies have a chance to drop gear that you can equip. The rogue, which is what I'm playing as now, does not get gear from enemies. The rogue gets trophies from enemies, which you exchange for gear at the camp. So you don't get any new gear on the loop. You get all your gear at the end of the loop. And the more trophies you get, the more and better gear that you get. So you're incentivized to have a lot of enemies on the path. Damn, I've already got 2 Oblivion cards. That's what's up. Alright, I'm about to get some gear. Swing. Okay. So, obviously want to equip that. And put that on there. All right, let's place this spider cocoon in a mountain. Okay. I can't place the wheat field anywhere. Alright, finished my quest. Got a little dagger of some sort. Oh, another spider cocoon. We'll put you there. Okay, so this has better damage than my Dirk. No. Single player, roguelite type deal. But magic damage is useless to me. So I'll lose evasion if I do that, which I don't want to do. So, not going to equip that. Got some spiders. Nice. That would be interesting. Man, I need another village. Getting all these wheat fields. Or a treasury to get rid of these meadows would be nice too. Okay, I gotta place these meadows. Okay, that's no good. This is good. Yes, please. That's actually... I'm gonna stack evasion. That's not much better. Okay. Looking good. Spiders are so fast. Alright, beacon, pretty cool. We're gonna put you here. Get us a mountain peak. Okay. Wow. Okay, there we go. Goblin camp, get rid of you with Oblivion. Another beacon, nice. I'm gonna get a lot of gear from this loop. Look at that, 16. It's gonna be 18 whenever I get there. It's fucking dope. Another village, Pog. Okay, so let's first place that village in the wheat field. What is that? Bandit camp. Okay, appears for every 2 village tiles. Good to know. You know what I should have done? I need to, instead of putting it like village, wheat, wheat fields can be adjacent to a village. So like I need to save these until I get another village, and then I can place 2 wheat fields. Never seen a bandit camp before, so this should be fun. All right, let's look at the gear I got. So boots first. This is evasion and crit chance. Evasion and attack speed. Want that. It's hard to say no to that much damage. That's quite a bit of attack speed. But I lose HP and evasion, so I'm gonna keep what I got. Put these guys here. Get some stuff. 12 to 18, counter, and crit chance. Okay. Don't mind if I do. All right. A smidgen less HP, but more evasion. Yes. Should be leveling up soon. There it is. All right. Master of Fencing. 10% chance to simultaneously attack 2 targets. Fighting against 3 or more enemies will grant you an additional trophy. After losing 20% of his max HP in battle, the hero will evade all attacks for 2 seconds. I kind of like this one. 10% chance is not high. But also, I don't fight 3 or more enemies that often. Smokescreen would be good later, though. I'm going to do fencing. And place some meadows down here. All right, hands almost full. Would love a village. I just lost my Oblivions. Yikes. So Oblivion is a card that... Can I do 3 more without a goblin camp? I think I can. Lets you erase a tile. So I usually try to keep an Oblivion in my hand to get rid of goblin camps. Goblin camps spawn every 10 rock or mountain tiles, and they spawn a goblin every day, which can get out of hand real quick whenever it takes you a few days to do a loop. Next time you come around that goblin camp, it can be pretty bad. But your hand has a max size. I think it's 10 cards. And then if it fills up, you get rid of stuff on this end. Like you lose those things. So pretty unfortunate. Supreme unfortunate, you might say. Ooh, an evasion bonus on a thing. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go with that. All right, a bandit. Hey, I don't remember you. You don't look like a local. It's because I'm not. You think you can just wander these parts without consequences? Times are rough, you know. Nothing to bite, nothing to wet one's whistle. And we have to deal with strangers who have no sympathy for our poverty. Excellent. A lot of evading going on. Okay, those guys ain't shit, actually. Oh great, a harpy is... a quest, which is gonna be fun. Get wrecked, everybody in there. Let's put a spider cocoon right here. Yeah, I thought that harpy might be kind of tough. Really? I knew that was gonna get a goblin camp. Okay, I got some stuff. Nothing good. I'm gonna have a lot of trophies whenever I finish this loop, though. Alright, what'd we get? Lose attack speed, gain, counter, and evasion. Let's do that. Lose evasion. Don't want to do that. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get some gear from these quests. Whoops. Two bandits? This is gonna be fun. Okay, evasion bonus. Crit damage chance, crit damage. Let's see. Okay. What is that? Oh, minus 50% evade. Okay. All right. Counter and evasion bonus. Okay, so I lose a little bit of counter, but I gain damage and evasion if I replace the spear. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely want that. Alright, I leveled up. Wow, lethal weakness. Every 10% of lost HP gives you a 0.5% chance to instantly deal 1000% damage. 50% chance to steal a resource shard from an enemy while parrying. I wonder if this is cumulative or per battle. Love you. I'll try that. Fuck, wheat fields. Give me a village. We get so much gear at the end of this freaking loop, though. There's a village. Okay. Okay. That's a lot of spiders. All right, that's a lot of stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I can't not equip that. Okay, that's good. Better than my current Dirk. Perf. That's a lot of attack speed. I'll lose evasion and crit, which my crit isn't that high to begin with. That's the only thing adding crit. So I'm really just losing evasion for attack speed. Let's do it. Let's see. I don't really want to put... I'm going to put some rocks down. I'm going to regret this because it's going to spawn a goblin camp, I'm sure. Nope, okay. Okay, that attack speed is pretty sick. Okay, that's higher than the scimitar. All right, yeah. It's looking pretty good. Nice. Yeah, I'm beefed up a little bit. Nice. Seems like a meadow that you place next to something. A village? Nice. Wheat fields. A treasury and... Really hope I get an... Oh, there's the boss. Did not realize I'd placed that much stuff. I do not know if I'm ready for the boss. TBH. I might try it though, depending on what my health is like when I get there. Because I'm feeling pretty strong. The boss is tough, but I haven't fought the boss as the rogue yet. I don't even get a heal. Oh, he does so much damage. Oh, it's gonna be close if I don't evade. Oh, I evaded. Oh, oh yeah, hell yeah. Oh, that was so close. I had 33 health. One more hit would have done me in, dude. Whew. This is impossible for so many reasons. I don't understand. Now put everything back like it was before. I can't. I've already completed my task, even if the result is not perfect. You were in no position to refuse, you sack of bones. He's already received everything I could gather. He? I just wanted to see how our crusade against the universe would end. To witness what would come of it, my presence is no longer required. Who is he? I get it. You're connected somehow, right? That's why. You will find out soon enough. This anomaly will not escape his attention. Now my explanations will be meaningless to you. So spare me your wheezing and just die. That sack of bones is telling the truth. I have a long journey ahead. I will build my whole world from scratch if I have to. The skull of that monster will be the first brick in his foundation. Hell yeah. Whoosh. Okay. Alright. Choose one reward. Deep pockets. Resource cap in the expedition is increased by 50%. Awakened fragment. 2% chance to get a whole resource sphere instead of a chunk. 5% chance for a chest to spawn on top of a killed enemy. So... or a resource assortment. Probably the deep pockets, I feel like. Resource cap increased. The boss has been defeated. Yeah, I did deep pockets. Boss has been defeated, but your journey doesn't have to end. You can retreat to camp with all your findings, but remember, the world forget all your deeds. It always forgets. Retreat, you keep all resources. Stay, pause. Okay, I'm still there. Okay. I wanted to see what gear I got. I'm gonna retreat. Dang, the enemy level was like the loop was only 8 on that run. That's nuts. All right, we're retreating. We've got some good shit. Not enough to build anything, I don't think. Everybody listen, the Lich is dead. The curse has been lifted, but what Lich and what curse? You don't remember the dead sorcerer, the one in a fur coat holding a scepter, all shrouded in star nebulas, floating above the world on his shining wings and eating it piece by piece? The skeleton has mentioned him. Whoever he is, he must have something to do with the obliteration of the world. It seems I have no other option but to continue my expeditions. Yoink. All right, so what can I build? Not a smelter. Can do another farm. Can do a cemetery. A gloomy but necessary part of every village. Passing through the cemetery on expeditions grants you a memory fragment. Can resurrect the hero after an upgrade. That seems cool. I'm wondering if I should build that or if I should save for the smelter. Should probably do the supply depot first. Let's see if upgrading does anything. Herbalist's Hut. I can't upgrade that because I need whatever this is. Can I? Orb of Expansion. Physical manifestation of expanding space in the form of a little sphere. Orb of Immortality. Usually death is unstable. This orb makes it stably non-existent for a few seconds. That is usually enough to avoid this gruesome fate. Book of Memories. Metamorphosis. I don't know what I get Orb of Expansion from. Field Kitchen. Can't upgrade you either. Gymnasium. Nowhere near upgrading you. Okay, so I think I'm going to build a cemetery. Thank you. It's a nice place, calm. There are some people, but quiet ones. They look a bit grim, but they can tell you many things, if you can listen. Okay, what did the cemetery do? Okay. I didn't unlock any new cards yet. I can start chapter 2. Okay. Oh, I just realized something. That reward is not permanent. It's for that run. So like if I had like maxed out resources in that run, I could have done deep pockets. I should have done the resource thing because then I would have had more resources when I dipped. Okay, good to know. I feel like okay, so now enemies will have abilities. They'll be a little bit stronger. They'll get even more stronger per loop, but I get bonus resources and max amount is 20. Okay, cool. Well, we beat the boss, built a cemetery. I'm excited to see what the cemetery does, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. But I'm going to be playing more of this for sure. Might play more of it tomorrow, honestly. We shall see. So until next time.